Imagine this. What if you had the ability to understand exactly what women want and crave most? How would you use that insight? Let me tell you something surprising. Even if you could read a woman's mind, you'd likely end up even more puzzled. Why? Because about 80% of the things women deeply desire, they won't openly express or request from a man. Hi, and welcome to the Stoic Inspire channel. In today's video, I'll reveal 9 things women love the most but will never ask for. I guarantee the 6th one will blow your mind. So make sure you stick around until the very end. Without further delay, let's dive in. 1. Be unpredictable. One of the most magnetic traits a man can possess is unpredictability. Women are naturally drawn to mystery, excitement, and the thrill of the unexpected. This doesn't mean being chaotic or unreliable. Rather, it's about keeping interactions dynamic and engaging by stepping away from the mundane and predictable. Imagine a scenario where every date follows the same routine, the same restaurant, the same conversation topics, and the same compliments. While stability has its charm, monotony can quickly make the relationship feel stagnant. Women, like anyone else, crave excitement and the joy of anticipation. They want to feel like there's always something new to discover about their partner. When a man is unpredictable in a positive and thoughtful way, it stimulates her curiosity and emotions, keeping her invested and intrigued. Unpredictability can be as simple as suggesting a spontaneous road trip, planning an unexpected outing, or even changing up how you communicate. For example, instead of sending the usual "good morning" text, surprise her with a heartfelt message or share an interesting story from your day. These small yet impactful gestures show effort and thoughtfulness, which women deeply appreciate. However, being unpredictable doesn't mean abandoning consistency in areas that matter, like trust and dependability. It's crucial to strike a balance. A man who is both stable and unpredictable creates an irresistible dynamic. He offers a foundation of reliability while keeping the spark alive with the element of surprise. Additionally, unpredictability can extend to conversations. Many men stick to surface-level topics, but diving into deeper, more thought-provoking discussions can set you apart. Ask her about her dreams, her passions, or her perspective on life. Such conversations not only foster emotional intimacy, but also make her feel seen and valued. On the flip side, being overly predictable can have the opposite effect. When a woman feels like she's figured you out completely, she may start to lose interest. Predictability often signals a lack of effort or creativity, which can lead to a sense of detachment. To avoid this, continually seek ways to reinvent your connection. The key to being unpredictable lies in authenticity. Don't force yourself into grand gestures or drastic changes if they don't align with your personality. Instead, focus on genuinely exploring new ways to enhance her experience with you. Whether it's introducing her to a hobby you're passionate about, cooking her favorite dish out of the blue, or planning an impromptu adventure, these efforts make her feel cherished and keep the relationship exciting. Ultimately, unpredictability is about creating moments that surprise and delight her while ensuring she feels secure and appreciated. A man who can balance spontaneity with stability becomes a source of joy and intrigue, leaving a lasting impression that few others can match. 2. Be a good listener. Being a good listener is one of the most underrated yet highly valued traits that women admire in a man. While it might seem like a simple skill, true listening goes far beyond just hearing the words spoken. It's about showing genuine interest, being emotionally present, and making the other person feel understood and valued. In a world where distractions are everywhere, the ability to truly listen can set you apart from 99% of men. First and foremost, active listening involves more than just sitting quietly and nodding. It requires focus, empathy, and engagement. When a woman speaks, she's not just sharing information. She's often expressing her emotions, thoughts, and experiences. By maintaining eye contact, nodding at appropriate moments, and using verbal affirmations like, "I understand," or "tell me more," you signal to her that her words matter. This kind of validation builds trust and emotional intimacy, which are foundational to any meaningful relationship. Many men fall into the trap of passive listening. They might hear what's being said, but their responses are minimal or detached, and their minds may wander. This can make the speaker feel ignored or undervalued. Women, who are often naturally expressive and communicative, seek a partner who not only listens, but also actively participates in the conversation, asking thoughtful follow-up questions, reflecting on what she's shared, or even paraphrasing her words to confirm your understanding can make her feel truly heard and appreciated. Another key aspect of being a good listener is resisting the urge to immediately offer solutions. Men often approach conversations with a problem-solving mindset, thinking that providing answers or fixing issues will make them more valuable. However, most of the time, women don't want someone to solve their problems. They want someone who will simply listen without judgment or interruption. A woman may share her thoughts or frustrations not to seek advice, but to feel supported and understood. By being patient and offering a listening ear, you create a safe space for her to open up. Emotional attunement is another critical component of good listening. Pay attention to her tone of voice, facial expressions, and body language. Sometimes what she's not saying is just as important as what she is. For example, if she's expressing frustration about work but sounds unusually tense, she might be hinting at deeper stress or unresolved emotions. Acknowledging these subtle cues and addressing them shows that you're not just listening to her words, but also understanding her feelings. It's also essential to avoid common pitfalls that disrupt effective listening. For instance, don't interrupt or change the subject when she's speaking. Doing so can make her feel dismissed or unimportant. Similarly, avoid multitasking when she's trying to share something meaningful. Put down your phone, turn off the TV, and give her your undivided attention. These small gestures demonstrate that you value her and prioritize her presence in your life. Listening is a powerful way to strengthen emotional bonds. When a woman feels truly heard, she feels valued and respected, which deepens the connection between you. Over time, this level of communication fosters trust and intimacy, making your relationship more fulfilling. Additionally, being a good listener gives you insights into her desires, dreams, and concerns, enabling you to be a more attentive and supportive partner. Remember, listening is not just a skill, it's a form of care and respect. By mastering the art of active listening, you not only enhance your relationships with women, but also grow as an individual. It's a quality that sets high-value men apart, and it's one that she'll notice and appreciate in ways that words alone can't express. Practice this skill consistently, and you'll find that it transforms not only your relationships, but also your ability to connect meaningfully with others. 3. Don't be overlay. Respectful. Respect is undoubtedly a cornerstone of any healthy relationship. However, there's a fine line between treating someone with respect and putting them on a pedestal. Many men, in their quest to impress women, fall into the trap of being overly respectful to the point of losing their individuality and assertiveness. While it may seem like a noble approach, being excessively deferential can backfire, making you come across as submissive or lacking confidence. When you place a woman on a pedestal and treat her as though she can do no wrong, it creates an imbalance in the relationship. Women appreciate kindness and respect, but they also value a man who has a strong sense of self-worth and boundaries. If you're always agreeing with her, never challenging her opinions or going out of your way to avoid conflict, you risk being seen as predictable and uninteresting. Confidence, on the other hand, is one of the most attractive traits a man can possess. It's not about arrogance or being domineering. It's about standing your ground, expressing your desires, and being unafraid to voice your thoughts, even if they differ from hers. Being overly respectful can also create a sense of pressure for her. When you treat her as though she's flawless or put her on a pedestal, it can make her feel as though she has to live up to an unrealistic standard. Relationships thrive on authenticity and mutual respect, not on one-sided idolization. Women are attracted to men who treat them as equals, who can challenge them intellectually and emotionally while still being caring and understanding. Striking the right balance between respect and confidence is key. Respect her opinions, but don't be afraid to share your own. Show kindness, but don't overdo it to the point where it feels forced or insincere. Playfully tease her, express your interest boldly, and don't hesitate to take risks. For example, instead of always asking for permission to express affection or plan an activity, take the initiative and show her you're confident in your actions. Additionally, it's essential to establish healthy boundaries. If you constantly prioritize her needs at the expense of your own, you're likely to feel frustrated and unfulfilled. A man who respects himself and knows his worth is far more attractive than one who sacrifices his own happiness to gain approval. By maintaining boundaries, you communicate that you value your own time, energy, and emotions. Remember, being respectful doesn't mean suppressing your personality or desires. Women are drawn to men who are assertive, confident, and authentic. When you stop worrying about being overly respectful and focus on building a genuine connection, you create a dynamic where both partners feel valued and understood. Ultimately, respect is about treating each other with dignity and kindness, but it should always be balanced with self-respect and confidence. When you master this balance, you'll not only create a stronger, more fulfilling relationship, but also become a man who stands out in a world where many struggle to find that equilibrium. 4. Dress to impress. First impressions are lasting impressions, and the way you dress plays a crucial role in how others perceive you. Women, in particular, notice a man's appearance almost immediately. It's not about wearing designer brands or following the latest fashion trends. It's about presenting yourself in a way that reflects confidence, self-respect, and attention to detail. Dressing to impress isn't just about looking good for others. It's about how you feel in your own skin. When you feel confident in your appearance, it radiates into every interaction, making you more attractive and approachable. Think about it. When a woman puts effort into her appearance, wearing a well-fitted dress, styling her hair, or applying makeup, she's expressing self-care and pride. She naturally appreciates the same effort from her partner. If you show up looking sloppy, with wrinkled clothes or unkempt hair, it sends a message that you don't care about the impression you make. This lack of effort can be an instant turn-off, even if you have the best intentions. Dressing to impress doesn't mean you have to spend a fortune on clothes. Instead, focus on wearing outfits that complement your body type and personality. Invest in a few timeless pieces, like a well-fitted blazer, classic button-up shirts, polished shoes, and dark jeans. Neutral colors like navy, gray, white, and black are versatile and can be easily mixed and matched. Pay attention to fit. Clothing that's too loose or too tight can detract from your overall look. A trip to a tailor can make even inexpensive clothing look like it was made just for you. Grooming is just as important as your wardrobe. Clean, well-maintained hair, trimmed nails, and a pleasant fragrance show that you take pride in your hygiene. A signature cologne, when used subtly, can leave a lasting impression. Women are often more attuned to scent than men, and a fresh, clean aroma can make you unforgettable. Beyond the physical, dressing well demonstrates that you're a man who respects himself and values the people he interacts with. It's a non-verbal way of showing that you're organized, detail-oriented, and thoughtful. These qualities are incredibly attractive because they indicate that you'll bring the same level of care and attention to the relationship. Consider this scenario. You're on a date, and she has spent hours getting ready, choosing the perfect outfit and making sure she looks her best. If you show up in wrinkled jeans and a t-shirt, it creates a mismatch in effort and can make her feel unappreciated. On the other hand, if you arrive looking sharp, she'll feel that her effort was matched, creating a positive impression and setting the tone for the rest of the evening. Moreover, dressing well can impact how you're treated by others. Studies show that people are more likely to respect and trust someone who looks polished and put together. This applies not only to romantic relationships, but also to professional and social situations. A well-dressed man exudes authority and competence, which can be incredibly appealing. To maintain a stylish appearance, stay updated with basic fashion tips and trends. Follow style influencers or read about men's fashion to get inspiration. However, always remember to adapt these ideas to your personality. Authenticity is key. If you're uncomfortable in what you're wearing, it will show, no matter how expensive or trendy the outfit is. In conclusion, dressing to impress is more than just aesthetics. It's about self-expression and self-respect. A man who takes pride in his appearance demonstrates that he values himself and those around him. By putting effort into your clothing and grooming, you're not only enhancing your physical appeal, but also showing that you're a man of confidence and substance. When you feel good about how you look, it transforms your energy and how others perceive you, making you stand out as someone worth noticing and remembering. 5. Take charge. Women are naturally drawn to men who exude confidence, decisiveness, and a sense of leadership. Taking charge doesn't mean being controlling or dismissing her opinions. It's about being assertive, decisive, and dependable in various aspects of life and relationships. When a man knows how to take the lead, it creates a sense of security and trust, which is incredibly attractive. One of the key aspects of taking charge is making decisions confidently. Whether it's something as simple as picking a restaurant for a date or as significant as planning a future trip, women appreciate when a man steps up and takes the initiative. Indecisiveness can be frustrating and make a man appear unsure or passive. By contrast, decisiveness shows that you have clarity and confidence, qualities that are universally admired. Being a leader in a relationship also means anticipating and solving problems before they arise. For example, if plans suddenly change, a man who can adapt quickly and come up with an alternative plan demonstrates reliability and composure under pressure. This ability to navigate challenges without panicking reflects emotional strength and practicality, which are essential traits for a fulfilling partnership. However, taking charge is not about overshadowing or dominating your partner. It's about creating a balanced dynamic where both individuals feel valued. Involving her in decisions while also showing that you're capable of leading creates mutual respect. For instance, if you're planning a weekend getaway, ask for her input on the destination, but take responsibility for organizing the logistics. This shows that you're thoughtful, proactive, and considerate of her preferences. Confidence is the backbone of taking charge. Women gravitate toward men who are self-assured and comfortable in their own skin. This doesn't mean arrogance. Rather, it's about having a strong sense of self-worth and believing in your abilities. Confidence allows you to assert yourself without coming across as pushy or controlling. When a man leads with confidence, it reassures his partner that she can rely on him in any situation. Another essential aspect of taking charge is communication. A man who takes the lead communicates his intentions clearly and listens to his partner's thoughts and feelings. This openness fosters trust and ensures that both individuals are on the same page. Whether it's discussing future plans or resolving a conflict, clear and respectful communication is a hallmark of a man who knows how to take charge effectively. It's also worth noting that taking charge extends beyond the relationship itself. Women admire men who take control of their own lives, men who set goals, pursue their ambitions, and work toward personal growth. A man who is in charge of his life inspires confidence because he demonstrates discipline, focus, and a strong sense of purpose. This mindset creates a ripple effect, making him a natural leader not just in his relationship, but in all areas of life. Lastly, taking charge means being dependable. Women want to know that they can count on their partner, whether it's for emotional support, practical assistance, or simply being there when it matters most. Reliability is a cornerstone of trust, and when a man consistently follows through on his promises, he establishes himself as someone who can be counted on. In conclusion, taking charge is about embodying confidence, decisiveness, and reliability while maintaining a balance of respect and mutual understanding. It's not about dominating, but about leading with thoughtfulness and strength. When you take charge in a way that uplifts and respects your partner, you create a relationship dynamic that is both fulfilling and deeply attractive. 6. Master the art of pleasing her. When it comes to relationships, mastering the art of pleasing your partner goes far beyond physical intimacy. Women desire a deep connection that intertwines emotional, mental, and physical satisfaction. Unfortunately, many men approach intimacy as a routine task or something to check off their to-do list. This mindset can create a disconnect, leaving her feeling unfulfilled and undervalued. To truly please her, a man must prioritize her needs, desires, and emotions, making the experience about her in every sense. True intimacy starts with patience and attentiveness. Every woman is unique, and what pleases one may not work for another. The key is to pay attention to her cues, both verbal and nonverbal. Observe how she reacts to your touch, words, and gestures. Take time to explore what makes her feel comfortable and loved. This requires open communication. Many men hesitate to ask their partner about her preferences, fearing it may ruin the spontaneity. In reality, asking thoughtful questions and expressing a genuine desire to understand her needs fosters trust and deepens the bond between you. Emotional connection is just as critical as physical satisfaction. Before focusing on physical intimacy, ensure that she feels emotionally secure. This means being present, showing genuine interest in her life, and creating a safe space where she can be herself without fear of judgment. Women are far more likely to open up and feel satisfied when they sense that their partner truly cares for them as a whole person, not just in the context of physical intimacy. When it comes to physical closeness, many men rush the process, missing out on the nuances that make the experience truly memorable. Slow down. Take your time to explore her preferences and ensure she feels valued. This might involve gentle touch, tender words, or simply maintaining eye contact to convey your affection. Intimacy should never feel like an obligation. It should be an opportunity to show her how much she means to you. It's important to recognize that physical intimacy is not just about what happens in the bedroom. Pleasing her involves the small, everyday gestures that build anticipation and trust. Compliments, affectionate touches, and acts of kindness throughout the day create a sense of connection and set the stage for deeper intimacy later. Women appreciate a man who understands that intimacy is a holistic experience. Confidence and communication are essential elements of mastering this art. If you're unsure about what she likes or how she feels, don't hesitate to ask. Approach the conversation with sensitivity and openness. This willingness to learn and adapt demonstrates that you value her happiness and are committed to growing together. Moreover, confidence in your actions reassures her that you're attuned to her needs and ready to meet them. Remember, pleasing her is not about grand gestures or expensive gifts. It's about showing her that she matters to you in every way. When you invest effort into understanding her desires, physically, emotionally, and mentally, you create a bond that is both fulfilling and enduring. Mastering this art will not only make her feel cherished, but will also strengthen the foundation of your relationship, making it more vibrant and satisfying for both of you. 7. Learn to say no. In any relationship, boundaries are essential for maintaining mutual respect and ensuring a healthy dynamic. While it's natural to want to please your partner and make her happy, constantly saying yes to everything can lead to you being taken for granted, or worse, losing your sense of self. Women respect men who know their limits and are not afraid to assert them. When you set boundaries, you are not just protecting yourself, you are also showing that you have self-respect, clear priorities, and a strong sense of identity. Saying no doesn't mean being unkind, selfish, or dismissive. It's about staying true to yourself and expressing your needs and preferences in a respectful and confident manner. For example, if your partner makes an unreasonable request or pushes you into situations that make you uncomfortable, it's okay to politely decline. Doing so doesn't make you less caring. Instead, it makes you more respectable. It demonstrates to her that you have a strong character and aren't afraid to stand your ground when needed. Women often test men, sometimes unconsciously, to see how much they can influence them. If you always agree with her, even when it goes against your values or comfort, she may begin to view you as a pushover. Over time, this could lead to her losing respect for you. On the other hand, a man who confidently stands his ground earns admiration and builds a dynamic where mutual respect flourishes. Think of it this way: scarcity creates value. If you're constantly available and accommodating, your efforts may not be fully appreciated. By learning to say no when appropriate, you create a sense of balance in the relationship. You show her that your time, energy, and values are important, and that you're not afraid to prioritize your well-being. This creates an environment where both partners' needs are considered, rather than one person always bending to the other's will. Saying no also establishes a sense of mystery and challenge. A man who knows how to assert himself is intriguing because he's not afraid to maintain his independence. Women are naturally drawn to men who have strong convictions and aren't afraid to express them. This doesn't mean being rigid or unwilling to compromise. It's about maintaining a healthy balance where both parties feel valued and respected. When you say no, it's crucial to communicate effectively. Be polite but firm. Explain your reasons calmly and without anger. This approach ensures that you're asserting yourself while still showing respect for her feelings. For example, instead of simply saying, "No, I won't do that," you might say, "I understand where you're coming from, but that doesn't align with my goals, values, comfort level." This method keeps the conversation constructive and helps her see your perspective without feeling rejected. By learning to say no, you cultivate a dynamic where your partner values and respects you as an equal. This also gives her the opportunity to grow and learn to respect boundaries, which is essential for a long-term, healthy relationship. Remember, relationships are partnerships, not opportunities for one person to dominate or control the other. Ultimately, saying no isn't about creating conflict, it's about creating balance. It's about ensuring that you remain true to yourself while still nurturing the relationship. A man who knows how to say no is not only respected, but also deeply admired. It's a sign of strength, confidence, and emotional maturity, all qualities that make you a high-value partner in any relationship. 8. Embrace emotional strength. Emotional strength is one of the most underrated yet powerful qualities a man can possess. It's not about suppressing your feelings or pretending to be a stoic rock that never cracks. Instead, emotional strength is about mastering the art of managing your emotions with maturity, composure, and resilience. Women are naturally drawn to men who can maintain their calm under pressure, face life's challenges head-on, and offer emotional support when it's needed the most. Life is full of ups and downs, and women seek a partner who can provide stability amidst chaos. Imagine being her safe harbor during a storm, someone she can turn to when the world feels overwhelming. This doesn't mean you have to carry her burdens alone. Emotional strength is about standing by her side, offering comfort, and showing her that she's not alone. It's about being the rock she can rely on without losing your own sense of self. One crucial aspect of emotional strength is vulnerability. Many men misunderstand this, thinking that showing emotions makes them appear weak. In reality, the opposite is true. Being open about your feelings, when done appropriately, fosters a deeper connection. For instance, if something bothers you, communicating it calmly rather than bottling it up shows emotional intelligence. It demonstrates that you're human, self-aware, and willing to share your inner world with her. This level of openness builds trust and strengthens your bond. Another hallmark of emotional strength is the ability to handle criticism and rejection gracefully. In relationships, disagreements and misunderstandings are inevitable. A man who can listen to feedback without becoming defensive or aggressive shows maturity. Women respect men who can acknowledge their mistakes, learn from them, and strive to grow. This resilience makes you not only a better partner, but also a better person overall. Emotional strength also involves maintaining composure during conflicts. Losing your temper or shutting down emotionally during arguments can damage the relationship. Instead, focus on approaching disagreements with patience and empathy. Try to see things from her perspective and work together to find solutions. This kind of emotional maturity sets you apart from the majority of men who struggle to navigate emotional challenges. Moreover, being emotionally strong means prioritizing self-care and personal growth. A man who takes the time to reflect on his emotions, practice mindfulness, and seek support when needed is incredibly attractive. Women admire men who are proactive about their mental and emotional well-being because it shows that you value yourself. When you're in tune with your emotions, you're better equipped to support your partner emotionally, creating a healthier and more fulfilling relationship. It's important to remember that emotional strength doesn't mean you'll never feel fear, sadness. 9. Show purpose and ambition. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something incredibly important that many men overlook. Having a clear sense of purpose and ambition is one of the most powerful traits that can captivate a woman. You might be wondering, what exactly does purpose and ambition mean in the context of relationships? Well, let me break it down for you. Purpose is the compass that guides your life. It's the reason you get up in the morning and the driving force behind everything you do. Ambition, on the other hand, is your determination to achieve that purpose, to relentlessly pursue your goals, and to become the best version of yourself. When a woman sees that a man is purposeful and driven, she doesn't just see a man chasing his dreams. She sees someone with the potential to create a meaningful future, someone who won't just live in the moment, but who will build something lasting. This kind of energy is magnetic. Now you might be thinking, but I don't have the wealth or status to be considered ambitious. Well, here's the thing. Ambition is not about how much money you have or how many accolades you've earned. It's about the attitude you bring to life. A man with ambition doesn't have to be the richest man in the room. He doesn't need to have the most impressive resume. What matters most is that he has a vision for his life and is willing to put in the work to get there. A man who is always striving to improve, whether in his career, his personal life, or his relationships, demonstrates a commitment to growth and success. Women are naturally drawn to men who show purpose and ambition because it signals something incredibly important: stability and drive. It says, "I know what I want in life, and I'm working towards it." A woman wants a man who isn't stagnant, who isn't just coasting along. She wants to know that he has direction. It gives her a sense of security. She wants to be with someone who knows where they're going and isn't afraid to take the necessary steps to get there. Ambition shows her that you are committed not only to your personal growth, but also to your future together. But here's where many men make a mistake. They confuse ambition with selfishness or single-mindedness. Yes, having purpose is incredibly attractive, but ambition must be balanced with attentiveness and consideration for others. A man who is overly focused on his own success, who constantly chases his goals at the expense of his partner, will ultimately push her away. Ambition must not make her feel neglected or that she's competing with your dreams. Instead, involve her in your journey. Share your vision with her, include her in your plans, and show her that she's an integral part of your future. When you can balance your drive with love, communication, and respect, she will feel valued and connected to your purpose. Imagine this scenario. You're working hard toward a major career goal or pursuing a personal project with unwavering dedication. However, in doing so, you never forget the people around you, especially your partner. You share your challenges and triumphs with her. You ask for her thoughts, and you involve her in the process. You show her that while your ambition drives you, your relationship is equally important. You're not working toward your goals just for yourself, but for the both of you. Now that is the kind of ambition that a woman finds irresistible. It's a vision that she can get behind, a future she wants to be a part of. And here's the best part. Ambition can be an ongoing journey. You don't need to have it all figured out right away. What matters is that you're consistently working towards self-improvement and striving for greater things. Ambition isn't about having it all figured out from day one. It's about showing that you're taking action and making progress. It's about your work ethic, your determination, and your willingness to face challenges head-on. Even when things get tough, you keep going and you keep learning from your experiences. When a man is driven by purpose, he naturally exudes a sense of confidence. It's not the arrogance of someone who thinks they have it all, but the quiet, undeniable assurance that they are on the right path. This confidence is magnetic. It draws people to you, especially women who are looking for a partner who not only has goals, but is actively pursuing them with passion and dedication. Women respect men who are not afraid to go after what they want, who make decisions, take risks, and are unafraid of failure. After all, failure isn't the end, it's simply another step towards success. Moreover, showing ambition allows you to stand out from the crowd. In a world where many people are simply going through the motions, a man who shows purpose and ambition immediately stands apart. He becomes a high-value man, not because of his wealth or social status, but because he has vision, direction, and a sense of purpose that others lack. Women are attracted to men who have a plan for the future, who are motivated, and who strive for greatness. Lastly, let's talk about the importance of balance. While purpose and ambition are crucial, it's important to remember that life is about balance. Your ambition should never overshadow the relationships and connections you have with others. It's not about isolating yourself in the pursuit of your goals, but about finding a balance that allows you to achieve your dreams while also nurturing the relationships that matter most. When a woman sees that you are dedicated to both your personal goals and your relationship, she feels secure and loved. She knows that you're not just building a future for yourself, but for both of you together. To sum it up, showing purpose and ambition isn't just about chasing success or working hard. It's about having a clear vision for your life, taking action towards that vision, and involving your partner in the journey. Women are naturally attracted to men who are driven, who have direction, and who prioritize growth. So, take a step back and ask yourself, what are you working toward? Do you have a clear purpose in life? Are you taking steps every day to make that purpose a reality? If you can answer yes to these questions, you'll be well on your way to attracting the kind of woman who will support you, respect you, and be proud to stand by your side as you chase your dreams. Remember, purpose and ambition are not just traits, they are a lifestyle. Live with purpose, work with ambition, and the right woman will recognize and be drawn to the man you are becoming. So, there you have it. Purpose and ambition, two powerful traits that can transform not just your relationships, but your life as a whole. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about having direction, working towards your goals, and showing that you're dedicated to growth. When you have that fire, others can't help but notice. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing insights into relationships, psychology, and self-improvement. Also, let me know in the comments below. What's your purpose? What are you working towards right now? I'd love to hear about your journey. Until next time, stay ambitious, stay focused, and keep growing. Thanks for watching.